So one of the biggest problems people have, me included, when buying makeup is realizing 3, 6, 9 months later that the colors you loved are no longer the it colors. If you remember back in 2019, everyone was doing a sunset eye, right? That was just all the rage. Everybody was doing sunset eyes. And now you just don't see it so much. But we also have those colors hanging out in our makeup drawer. So I'm gonna give you the 2020 version of the sunset eye. Are you ready? Okay, we're gonna use the colors Alive, Lively, Optimistic, and Fervent. Okay, so we have a gold, an orange, a champagne, and a wine. Are you ready? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this together, okay? So you always have to prime your eyes. I actually did this a few minutes ago because I wanted it to set in before we started talking. So a good eye primer is the base, and it is the key to your makeup staying on all day. So let's do this. We're gonna start with the color Alive. It is a gorgeous gold color. You can actually make it more intense by spritzing it with some water or rose water or whatever you have, but I'm not doing a nighttime look. I am just doing, I don't know, a daytime look, a get together with your girlfriends look, nothing fancy, okay? So we are applying this all over the lid. And like always, I pat the product on, right? Pat, 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 pat. Don't swish this. There is some shimmer to this color, so you do not want to swish it, because if you do that, it's gonna go everywhere. You're gonna have it all over. And unless you're trying to recreate a Tinkerbell look, you don't want to swish your makeup, okay? Okay, so we're just kind of patting it on. Patting it makes it stay in place. So if you don't pat your makeup on, you need to start doing that. All right, I do have a mirror right down here, so I am kind of looking down a little bit to make sure I did hit all the areas, and I did. There we go. So here's our gorgeous gold shadow on our lids. Now, I do take a big poofy brush, right? Big poofy blending brush, and I grab a little bit more, not a lot, okay? I do shake it off because we don't want a lot. Now, I do kind of place it all over the lid. I don't want the same intense gold color up here as I do down here, which is why I go a lot lighter, okay? There we go. Boom. All right. Can you see that? Okay, on to step 2. How easy was step 1, right? We're on to step 2 already, you guys. Gotta love that. Now we're gonna go in with this really great matte orange, which is called Lively. These are the sunset colors, right? Do you remember using these last year? I actually think it went back to 2018 as well. I think. But let's get real. You didn't use them up. You still have them. And if you don't, these are gorgeous colors to add back into your selection. So I'm using a blending brush. I could go in with a more precise brush, but I'm totally cool with this. We're going to apply this great orange color. Now it is bright. I am warning you. We're going to apply this just above the crease. Are you ready? Here we go. Now, do you see I'm just doing these little circular movements back and forth along, technically just above the crease? Okay. Now, I am using this color as my transition color. There's actually going to be another color on top of this, but this is going to help transition my lid color to the color above the crease. Okay. So here we go. Swirl, 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 right? All right. This doesn't need to be too too dark. You actually don't want this too dark. This is more of a little peekaboo color. Like I said, that's just gonna help you transition that deeper wine color onto your crease. All right, boom. Now, honestly, that's a great like everyday look already, but we're gonna kick it up just a little bit. We're gonna grab that color Fervent, and I am using a smaller brush because I don't wanna go super crazy with this color. But now we're gonna go into the V of our eye with just a little depth, right? That's all this is doing, is just adding some depth to the eye. All right. Okay, can we see this? It's a little sloppy. That's okay, because we're gonna blend it. We're gonna blend it. Then we're gonna do the other eye. Okay. Pretty, isn't it? I love these colors. I was actually, I was super excited when the Sunset Eye became a thing, and I was kind of bummed when it went away. Like, these colors are gorgeous, and more women need to wear them. I think the oranges and the plums tend to freak people out just a little bit, but they shouldn't. They're gorgeous. Okay, so we're gonna go back in with our blending brush. Say that 10 times fast. And we are going to, with circular motions, blend this out. Now, I don't know if you can see, but that orange color is still there. It is still popping through, okay? And that's what we want. We want that. So pretty. All right. Can you see these colors? They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. Now you can make this more intense for the evening and just go heavier and smokier. And like I said, make that gold, get it wet before you apply it. And then it's gonna just be like sparkly gold. You will be the queen of the night. If that's what you want to be. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just going in with a little bit more of that deep color. I like a little more color on my eyes, so I'm just adding a little bit more, not a lot. We're not gonna go crazy with this. All right. Okay, we're almost done. A little bit into that outer corner. Gorgeous. Okay. I have to ask, do you guys make silly faces when you apply eye makeup? Half the time I don't even realize, but I'm all like, It happens. Okay. What do we think? Are we loving this or hating this? This is definitely the modern version of the Sunset Eye, right? It is not heavy like last year's Sunset Eye, but it's the same colors. You gotta love it. So I did pick up a little bit more of that gold because I just want to blend onto my lid and transition that wine color into the gold. See how that just softened it a lot? Okay, we're almost done. Gosh, I love this. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with this color Optimistic. It's a gorgeous champagne color. And all we're gonna do is apply a little bit up under the brow. We're gonna bring it down to meet, we're gonna bring it into the corner here. And then we're gonna blend it down into that wine color just to soften that line as well. All right. Boom. Now, I do like to be a little extra, so I do put a little bit right in here. Okay, I just think that brightens the eye, makes you look like you got a good night's sleep. No kids, no allergies, right? No colds. Looky there. What do we think? It's gorgeous, isn't it? I love it. Now, you can take this Fervent color and use that as your liner. Just grab a tiny liner brush. Okay, pick up the Fervent color, pull it up under your eye. I'm a really, really big fan of using your shadows as your liner. I think they stay on longer and they obviously match your look because you're pulling from the same exact palette. All right, okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of mascara. I'm gonna fast forward this video because you don't really wanna sit here and watch me apply mascara, but you do wanna see the final look. So